Alright. Hello and welcome, everyone. You're officially tuned into the very first episode of the English Podcast Studio Pack 2.
Pack 2, baby. We're back, we're better. And we've got more hot takes, real talk, and pop culture chaos coming your way than ever before.
If you're new here, I'm Alex, your go-to guy for sarcasm, semi-accurate facts about celebrities, and asking way too many questions.
And I'm Sophie, the slightly more reasonable half of this duo, here to keep Alex in check sometimes. But really, I'm here to spill the tea and dig deep into the stuff no one wants to admit they're obsessed with. Let's be honest, you're obsessed with it too. And if you're listening to this right now, you probably are as well.
Exactly. This playlist is where things get interesting. We are talking celebrity interviews that went off the rails, the weirdest fan moments, cringy red carpet drama, and the stuff you never see in the headlines, but totally should.
Plus, we'll be mixing in games, real-time reactions, and a few surprises we won't spoil just yet. But trust us, it's worth sticking around for. So if you're watching this on YouTube, do us a solid, tap that subscribe button, hit like, and share this with the one friend who's always first to send you celebrity gossip at M. You know who they are. We see you. Group chat people. Also, you'll want to stay tuned because in the next episode, we're diving into celebrities who roast themselves better than the internet ever could.
It's going to be brutal. And hilarious. And maybe slightly therapeutic.
Probably all three. So whether you're binge watching or just popping in, welcome to Pack 2. This is the English Podcast Studio. And we're just getting started. So buckle up, keep your tabs open, and let's make this season unforgettable.
Okay, Sophie, I know you're always up on the latest celeb chaos. Have you seen the interview where the actor from that new Netflix drama completely zoned out during the red carpet?
Wait, you mean the one where the reporter asked him a serious question about his character's development, and he just blinked and said, "I like turtles."
Exactly that one. I've watched it like 3 times. I don't know if he was exhausted, trolling, or just totally over it.
It's probably all three. You can tell some celebs are just done with the whole press tour thing, like, they've answered the same question 50 times and their soul has left the building.
Right? You could almost see him calculating in his head whether it's worth pretending to care or just giving up. Respect the honesty.
Same. But the best part is how fans turned it into a meme. Now every time someone spaces out in class or work, people just comment, "I like turtles."
And it's not even the first time something like that happened. Remember when that pop star was asked who inspired her album and she just said, "Chips. I was eating chips."
That one actually felt real. Like, I believe her. Emotional heartbreak in snacks probably inspired half the music industry.
There's a whole genre of music powered by junk food and failed relationships.
Exactly. And let's not forget the interviews where celebs just lie, like, confidently, with no shame.
Oh yes. Like when someone said they read 100 books a year and the interviewer was like, "Name 3." And she went completely silent.
I remember that. There was this awkward silence. Then she said something like, the Bible, a biography of someone, and it just unraveled from there.
To be fair, I wouldn't do much better under pressure, but still. If you're gonna flex, at least come prepared.
Right? It's wild how some of these interviews become iconic for all the wrong reasons. And honestly, I think that's what people love. Not the perfect polished image, but the weird human moments.
Yeah, like the ones that make you think, oh, they are just like us, but with stylists and PR teams cleaning up the mess.
Speaking of mess, have you ever watched one of those celebrity reads mean tweets videos?
Oh, those are golden. Some of the reactions are hilarious. And then some celebs take it way too personally.
My favorite is when they fire back, like that actor who read a mean tweet about his looks and just deadpanned. My mother agrees. That's the energy I want in all interviews. No fake smiles, just brutal honesty and unexpected comebacks. Maybe we should start our own version of that. Except instead of mean tweets, we make celebs react to weird fan theories or bad impersonations of them.
Actually, I love that. Imagine getting someone like Chris Hemsworth to react to a guy pretending to be Thor at a kid's birthday party. Or getting a pop star to watch TikToks of people doing dramatic lip syncs of their songs. That would be gold.
We could even turn it into a game, guess which clips are real and which ones are AI generated, because honestly, the lines are getting blurrier every day.
Too real. I saw a fake Oprah interview the other day and didn't realize it was fake until halfway through. And I was like, when did Oprah start talking about aliens and crystals?
She's branching out, Super Soul meets Star Trek. Okay, now I kind of want to watch that. But you see what I mean? The internet has totally changed the way we experience celebrity culture. We're not just watching interviews anymore, we're remixing them, reacting to them, turning them into punchlines. And half the time, the remixes are better than the original interviews. More honest, less scripted.
Exactly. And that's what we are trying to capture here, right? Like, in this podcast, we're not here to do polished PR fluff. We are here to talk about what people actually find entertaining.
The slip-ups, the sarcasm, the chaos, that's the good stuff.
So here's the plan. Next episode, we dive into the most ridiculous fan interactions caught on camera. You in?
Absolutely. I've already got a story about someone who brought a stuffed version of their favorite actor's dog to a book signing. You're not ready for it. I don't think anyone is, but we're gonna tell it anyway.
All right, Sophie, you've teased it. Now I need to hear about the fan with the stuffed dog. What actually happened?
Okay, so this actor, you'd recognize him from that crime show with way too many close-up shots, was doing a book signing. Everything's normal. Fans lining up, taking selfies, signing books, and then this woman walks up with a full-sized plush replica of his dog.
Wait, like the actor's actual real-life dog?
Yes, she had stalked his Instagram, found every photo of the dog, commissioned an artist online, and made a custom plush version. She even put the same collar on it. That is equal parts creepy and weirdly impressive.
Right. But here's the kicker, she didn't want him to sign the book. She wanted him to sign the dog. And she asked him to bless it so it could protect her house spiritually.
Oh no.
Oh yes. You know, I used to think celebrity security was over the top. But stories like this make me realize it's probably not enough.
Exactly. And it's not just one-offs. There's a whole subculture of fans who cross that line between dedicated and unsettling. I mean, we've all had a crush on a celebrity, but making a shrine out of toenail clippings, that's not admiration. That's a crime scene waiting to happen.
Oh, we are going there. Because I have a list. There was one fan who mailed a bottle of their own tears to a K-pop idol.
Why? Why do people do this?
Apparently, as a gesture of shared pain and loyalty. The letter said something like, "I cry when you cry." You know what I cry at? The entirety of that sentence.
Same. But let's balance it out. Not all fan interactions are weird. Some are just hilariously awkward.
Like
the guy who tried to propose to a pop star using a taco. He thought it would be quirky and original. Held it out like it was a ring box.
Was it at least a good taco?
I think it was from a gas station, so probably not.
He should have gone with guac. No one says no to guac.
Still better than the guy who jumped on stage mid-concert just to give a celebrity a mixtape.
Old school dedication. Risking arrest for SoundCloud streams.
That's love or delusion. Depends how you spin it.
But you know what's wild? Sometimes these bizarre interactions actually go viral and help people. Like the guy who yelled, "I love bread" during a cooking segment with Oprah. That one moment launched a meme career.
Yes, and now he's making content full-time. One awkward sentence and boom, brand deals, merch, interviews.
There's a fine line between internet embarrassment and internet fame. Cross it the right way and you're golden. Or get turned into a GIF forever. Either way, the internet wins. This is why I think celebrities secretly love the weird stuff. It keeps them interesting. I mean, how many times can you answer "what was it like working with that director" before you lose your mind?
Exactly. You need the chaos. You need the fan in a banana costume asking for your thoughts on the meaning of life. And honestly, I feel like that's where podcasting fits in. People don't want the polished PR version anymore. They want to hear the real, unfiltered, awkward stuff.
Right. They want to know what celebs think of their memes. They want them to roast their own movies. To admit which lyrics they forgot on stage.
Which brings me to an idea next episode. Let's do a full segment on celebrities embarrassing themselves on purpose, like the ones who lean into the chaos.
Yes. Let's dig into the ones who break their own image just to stay interesting. You know who I'm thinking of.
Don't say it. Save it. Let's leave that cliffhanger for the next one, alright? We'll keep them guessing. But next time, it's all about celebs who've mastered the art of the self-roast.